Namaskar, welcome you to the SAAR Analysis. I am Chaman Nayak and here's my take. Well, most people believe that China's factory will dominate this global electric vehicle revolution for decades. But what if the next major EV export is in China, but it is India? Well, here's the number that should concern every policymaker. Well, in just one financial year, India's electric vehicle export jumped from 80 million to more than 707 million. Well, increase of 781 percentage. Well, I'm repeating, it is 781 percentage. Well, that's not just a gradual growth, it is a bigger revolution, and it is a bigger question that why would United Kingdom, one of Europe's most mature automobile market, suddenly becoming a gateway for India's electric vehicle? Well, answer isn't just about electric cars, it is about trade, it is about industrial energy, and it is about changing balance of power. Because today we are decoding why India-UK trade agreement may become one of the most consensual economic partnership in this global era. Well, here's what evidence speaks about, and evidence is impossible to ignore. Well, India-UK comprehensive economic and trade agreement marks a decisive shift in one of the world's oldest trading relationship. Well, July 15, India's electric and hybrid vehicles will gain preferential access to UK market through duty-free trade agreement. But the real story lies in the export data, because for years India's export to Britain were dominated by petrol and diesel vehicles, but today the trend has reversed. Nearly 98% of all Indian passengers vehicles exported to UK are now electric. In less than a half decade, India hasn't simply increased the export, it is fundamentally changing what to export, and that is the definition of industrial transformation. Well, now the question arises, why does it matter? Because this story is bigger than India. It is just bigger than every transformation. Well, the global automobile industry is entering a new phase where the trade agreement is becoming a strategic weapon. Countries are no longer competing for the labor cost or manufacturing capacity. They are competing for the market access, resilient supply, battery ecosystem, and technological leadership. Well, for India, this agreement creates three strategic advantages. First, it provides direct access to one of Europe's most mature automobile market. Second, it strengthens India's position as trusted manufacturing alternative. And third, it accelerates India's ambition to becoming not merely as an assembly hub, but a global exporter. Well, the message to the world is becoming increasingly clear, because India does not just want to participate in this business, but India wants to create an electric vehicle revolution, and it wants to shape it. Now, here's my take. Most headlines will celebrate India's record EV export, but I believe that they are missing this larger strategic picture. The real export isn't just about electric vehicles, but it is about trust. Well, every trade agreement that lower barriers, new export market, and even global supply chain, well, that shifts towards India's increasingly strategic influence. Because in 21st century, the nation that build the technology on the future don't just create wealth, they create this geopolitical advantage. So here's the question we should ask ourselves. Could India's electric vehicle strategy can become the blueprint for its rise as the world's next manufacturing superpower? Let me know in the comment section. That's all from today's analysis. I will be back with another episode. Till then, thank you for watching.